Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I welcome you all to this day 12 of the webinar series. If I'm audible, just tell me yes in the chat session. Okay, Jazakallah khair for responding me that I'm audible. So with this, we'll start our class for today. So before we start, as usual, we'll recap the things what we learned yesterday. So we learned yesterday about the IR sensor, that is infrared sensor, and also what is FIR sensor, so that is, sorry, not FIR, PIR sensor, that is passive infrared sensor. So we learned these two things yesterday, and we also tried doing if else condition with the same. Whenever there was someone inside the room, we either turned on the light, or we also tried with buzzer and so on. And Alhamdulillah, I also got many videos of many participants regarding the same, and we also tried with something extra. That's great at Govindaswamy that we learned two things. So for today, if you all have a copy of the syllabus what we had prepared for this 15 days of session, we have almost completed all the things. That is, all the things which had to be covered, we had already covered, and we still have, including today, we have 4 days left. So for today, we missed one small thing, that is a motor itself, but we had also used the small motor, that is a normal motor. So today we'll be using the other type of motor which has a gear in it, and then I'll tell you what you can do with the same. Yes, PIR sensor, not pi sensor, PIR sensor. Okay, so before I start with what I have planned for today, uh, I want you all to tell me what should we do for today. If you have any plans, or if you have any ideas, what can we do for today. So let me know in the chat session, and then I'll start with my session. Please do not use the unnecessary chats here. We'll keep it good for all the students here. Hand following robot vibration motor. Okay, do we have a vibration motor in this? Just let me check out. Uh, we don't have a vibration motor here, I think. Yes, we don't have it. Okay, so we have most of the question is how to make a remote control robot lock door using the keypad. That's great. We have a good ideas here. That is, so why don't we try something that can lift the things which is usable for old people? Okay, that was also a good idea. So we'll do one thing for today. Yes, sir, we do have a vibration motor on Tinkercad, We do have a vibration motor on Tinkercad. Okay, that's great. I should let check out, I think. Okay, just a second. So to all those, like most of the questions are like we'll be creating a robot, okay? So today please teach us how to use a real motor sensor and attach it to the door. Okay, now thank you for the responses what you have given me until now here. Let's do one thing. We'll decide for the things, that is we'll create a robot where I cannot show you the physical robot here because we are doing it virtually. So I'll tell you the plan first. What are we going to do? And based on that plan, we'll start doing it. Is it clear, everyone? Okay. So what we'll be doing is we will use an Arduino first. I'll tell you what it should do. We will use an Arduino, okay, and then we'll use an ultrasonic sensor. All right, and we'll also use geared motor, that is the motor which is this one, hobby gear motor. We'll be using a hobby gear motor which will be used for rotating the wheels, okay, and this also can be used for lifting something because this has a gear and then they are powerful. Then we'll be using two LEDs to indicate left and right, or to indicate forward or backward. With this we'll get started for today. Okay, how do you make face recognition? Okay, these are the advanced concept which requires too much of coding and things, so we'll not be going through all that because that's not into our scope of learning in this sessions. So let's get started. I'll just switch my screen to the Tinkercad. So we are here on the dashboard. Okay, I think so. I have something in my hand. I'll just delete this, delete it, and delete this too. Okay, so we'll start. First we need is Arduino Uno R3. So we'll just drag it and drop it here. And then, okay, oh, it's too big. And then we need a hobby generator. You can see hobby generator below the DC motor. I'll just drag it and drop it here. I need two of the hobby motors, so I'll just take one more and then I'll rotate this hobby motor to the other side to indicate that it is connected to other part of the wheel. So here are the two. I'll just zoom out them. So here I have the Arduino, okay, and this is my one wheel. Consider this is my, okay, I think so wheels should be like this. Sorry, just a moment. I'll just click on this hobby motor and then rotate this way, one wheel and the other wheel like this. Okay, so one wheel will be rotating here and other wheel will be rotating here, and I'll just keep my Arduino here on the center of the space. And once we are done with that much, sir, your screen is not visible. Hobby not generator, it is a hobby gear motor. You can see here it is a hobby gear motor. So name is like hobby is just people's love to use that because it has a gear and you can add up the wheels and make toys and cars and so on with that. So just they call it simple. Are you sharing the screen? Yes, I'm sharing the screen. I can see the screen on the live what I'm doing. Okay, once we are done with that, we'll take now an ultrasonic sensor. Remember, we can take IR sensor also, but I'm not taking IR sensor for now because we cannot use two things at a moment because we don't have the physical device. So I'll just take this ultrasonic sensor. I'll take the ultrasonic, not this one, sorry, the other one. So for that, I have to go and change this to all and then go down completely. And then you have an ultrasonic distance sensor here. Once we are done doing that much, what I'll do is I'll just place it here on the front, indicating that it is in the front of the, okay, I'll just rotate this here, indicating that it is in the front of the Arduino, so that it looks like yes, we are doing something. Once we're done, let us do the connections now. So the connections will be simple as we had done earlier, that is VCC to the ground. So I'll connect the ground to the, okay, I'm here with the ground pin. We couldn't meet up physically, that is in a place where we can have done it in the physical, so we'll just do it in the simulation, the prototype of the same. So this to the 5 volts here, that is VCC to the 5 volts, and then I have an echo pin. I'll just connect the echo pin to pin number 12 and then trigger pin to pin number 11. Once we are done that much, we'll now connect this positive of the geared motor to pin number 8 or 10, okay, consider 10, and same for this also, that is the other hobby motor. I'll connect this to pin number 9. Once done, we have one more thing to be connected, that is this negative pin. So I'll just connect that to the ground. All the negative will be going to the ground, and we also have one more ground negative here on this motor. So I'll just take this and connect to the ground here. I hope you all are following me. Okay, that is great that you have used it in the real life. Sir, what about the motor driver? Yes, that's a fantastic question you have asked me, that what about the motor driver? Okay, I'll go slow at Hamdan Farid. So what about the motor driver? I'll just show you the motor driver I have with me here physically. And so that when you are doing it on the real life, you'll not face any difficulties doing it. So I'll just switch to the, okay, let me know if you have finished until these connections are done until here. If you all have done connections until here, then I'll go ahead and show you the other part of it. So what is geared motor used for? Okay, we use geared motor because, for an example, if you take a small normal motor, what you have seen in the cars, if you just take out that motor and then connect a battery to it, it starts rotating very fast, and then the moment you hold it, it stops. So it doesn't have the torque, that is the strength to keep on rotating. Whereas if you're using this servo, that is geared motor, they have gear inside it. Hence what happens, it depends what rpm you choose. It varies from 20 is very powerful, 100 is less than that, and so on, and they rotate the wheel, so they'll have higher energy. Okay, so I have my, okay, so before we go ahead with the same, I'll just show you the real motor driver, so that when you do it, you should not face a difficulties doing it, because what we are doing it here are the exactly same thing what we'll be doing in the real life. But the thing is, there are a few differences, so I'll just show that thing to you, because we are almost ending up with the sessions very soon, and you should not have this difficulties. I'll just start my screen streaming, and here we are. I'll just go to this new tab, open my screen stream and the password. So here we go. There is my camera. Okay, so I hope you all can see my screen here. So I'll just try to show you. So this is the motor driver what we see here. I'll just show it from here. So this is the motor driver what you have, where, okay, I'm not able, how can you make it clear? Okay, let me just zoom out. Okay, so you can see here now, I have this two, this two will be connected to one motor, and the other two will be connected to one more motor, and then you have this pins. So these pins will be going to the Arduino to connect it and then control them. I hope I'm clear. This will be going to one motor, this two, and the other two will be going to other motor, and this pins will be used for controlling the this motors. So this will go to the, okay, I'm not sure what happened with this. Just a second. Okay, here. So this motor, this to one motor and this to other motor, and this pins will be going to the Arduino. So I hope I'm clear. This is how the motor driver looks. You also get the motor driver in this format. So this is the other type of motor driver where you can connect four motors. So you can connect two motor, one motor here, one motor here, other motor here, and other motor here, and this is called shields. So this can be stacked over the Arduino itself. You can see I have an Arduino below it. So I have just stacked it over the Arduino. I'll just show you how it is. So I hope you can see it now. So this is the motor driver, how it looks like. So this is the motor driver I have. We call it as shield because this is the Arduino, the real one, and then we just keep this Arduino and then take up this and stack it up on the screen. I hope I was clear. That is how you use it. So we'll come back to our Tinkercad now. Sir, face reveal, buffering, sir, should we use any coding? Please focus. I'm sorry because we are just streaming my screen, so that is not much clear there. So that's how you do it. I hope I'm clear. I'll. Do you have any doubts with that? That how does it looks like? And you should not be having any difficulties when you're doing it in the real life using the more drivers. It's pretty simple, just same connections and same things. And this is how your IR sensor looks like, what you see here on my screen. So this is how the IR sensor looks like. It's pretty simple. You'll have this, I said yesterday that we will have two things. One will be, this is the transmitter, the white one is transmitter, the black one will be a receiver, and this will cost you just 30 rupees if you buy in the local market, on the offline market. So this is how it looks like. So whenever you connect this, so you have again the same three pins. You can see here out, ground and VCC. So out is the signal pin and ground is a ground and VCC. So once you connect that, the logics remain same. So the moment you take the hand in front of it, it will detect it that someone had crossed it. So this is how the IR in the real life looks like. I repeat, this is how the IR in the real life looks like. And here you have the ultrasonic sensor. So you can see here all those who had a doubt that how will we make out which is an receiver and which is a transmitter. You can see there is a T here on this side and R on the other side, and you just have 4 pins. So this is how the ultrasonic sensor looks like. So we are done with that. So I think so everyone are clear with how it looks like in the real life. I have many other things to show, but I think so we have not covered all these things. And this is your uh, buzzer in the normal life, in the real thing, how it look like buzzer, which has just 2 pins. That is, one is one terminal 1 and terminal 2. So whether we end up this thing, and then we'll go back to our circuit designs. Okay, so I'm sorry for the buffering what you had facing here. So let's get back to our Tinkercad now and then start doing it what we had to do. So I'll just add up one more two things, that is what should we add now? Okay, I'll just add up this much. I'll not add anything else. Now we have connected the things. So what is the criteria is, if the distance of the ultrasonic sensor is more than, consider, 50 centimeters, then the motor should rotate forward, that is in this direction, clockwise direction. And if it is less than 50 centimeters, then it should rotate anti-clockwise direction, which will be as going backwards. Am I clear? What is the condition is, if the distance is more than 50 centimeters, then these two motors will rotate forward, that is this way. Here, as you can see, I'm not able to show you here because these are in white colors. And if the distance is less than 50 centimeters, then this will rotate backwards, that is consider that will rotate back and come back on the other side. Am I clear to everyone? At Mr. Nusrat Ali, we are not learning how to use LCD because that's out of the scope for this webinar session, so we'll not be touching that thing. I repeat once again, what we'll be doing is, if the distance in the front, as I have kept that ultrasonic in the front. Consider this is your car, that is your small robot, where you have two wheels. So one is connected to one hobby gear motor, other one is connected to other hobby motor, and in the front you have this ultrasonic sensor. So if the distance is more than 50 centimeter, the motor will rotate forward, that is it is going forward in the forward direction. And if it is less than the 50 centimeter, then it will rotate in the opposite direction and it will come back, that is come back for some time and then again check out. So can you do it by yourself? I'll wait for your responses, or should I do and show it to you? If I have to do it and show it to you, just tell me, do it, sir. If not, tell we'll do it, sir. Sir, why can't we connect analog pins to hobby motor? Uh, if you can connect analog pins to hobby motor, but you need to do is you may need to keep the values, give the values that is 1024 such or 255 and so on. Do it, sir. We will try. Do it, sir. Sir, we will try. Do it on your own. Okay, I'll keep it to you all. So try doing it, and then the moment you get it, let me know with that S. And if you're able to do this, then you can do it. What you can do is you can make up the robot which will automatically go front and backwards based on the distance what it has in the front. Okay, I'll give you time and 5-10 minutes of your time. Until then, I'll see if I have any of the motors or anything of that kind of thing. If I find it, I'll show you the things how we can do it ahead. So I'll give you 10 minutes of time from now, and after that, you tell me yes or no, and then we'll see if you have to do it or not. Okay? Or those who wants me to do it, I request you all that even you try doing it by yourself. It's pretty simple how we did last time with the other things. All you need to do is just think a bit. It's exactly the same thing, so try doing it by yourself, and I'll be back within 10 minutes, and let me know if you have done. So it will not crash, sir. Yes, it will not crash because it will have a safe distance of 50 or 30, whatever it is, so it will not crash. I'll surely show you, but I want you all to try by yourself. It's more than 11 days for now, and we are doing it. You all are doing it along with me. I'm showing it to you. So today I have given you the question. Please do it because I couldn't give you the challenge in the daytime. I was a bit occupied with other things. So let us do it together here. Sir, can you do the coding? Yes, sure. I'll do everything. But first you all try, and then we'll do it. I repeat once again, all those who wants me to do it, surely I'll do it at the end. I'll give you 10 minutes of time from now. It's pretty simple as we had done earlier, and you have also used the motors earlier, also an ultrasonic sensor. You have also used if else conditions. So try doing it by yourself, and and as soon as you finish doing it by yourself, let me know in the chat session that yes, you have done. Sir, is the distance 50 centimeter? No, I just said it in general. You can keep it less than that if you can keep it less than that, or you can also increase the distance. It's up to you. Keep it approximately to 50 or less than that if you can keep it, or more than that if you can go ahead. But I want is you should do it by yourself. And then when you are done, Alhamdulillah, just let me know with an S. At Govinda Swami, surely I'll do it. I'll do it at the end, but until then, please do try out so that you learn it by yourself. I repeat once again to all those who wants me to do it, shortly I will do it, but until I start doing it, I have given you the 10 minutes of time. I think so 2 minutes are already over, so you have 8 minutes more of the time. Try doing it. It's pretty simple. Controlling the motor is like a controlling the LED itself, so you don't have any complexity in this. Try doing it. If you don't get, I'll do it within 8 minutes, inshallah. What you need to do is check out the distance. If the distance is more than 50 centimeter, then rotate the motors clockwise, and if the distance is less than the 50 centimeters, then rotate the motors anti-clockwise. And here you have a very great challenge to everyone. If you have understood it properly, if you remember all the classes properly, you have a great challenge here. It's a pretty simple logic behind all these things. I repeat once again, there is a very slight challenge here. There's a very small particular thing in this which you should consider to rotate it anti-clockwise and a clockwise. So I hope you will do it. We have also done that earlier. We have also checked out how does the motor rotates left, okay, clockwise and anti-clockwise. So remember that point what we had done earlier, and it's a pretty much a good thing you should try out. I repeat once again, you should rotate the motor forward, that is clockwise to go forward and anti-clockwise to go backward. And the circuit what I have shown on the screen is not the circuit what we have to do. I mean, like, there is one slight change in the circuit, a slight change in the circuit with the motors, two motor wires. What I have shown on the circuit is just to normally run the motor in one direction. I repeat once again, the circuit what we have seen on the circuit on the screen is to rotate the motor in only one direction, and to rotate the motor in another direction you need to change the circuit of the motor, that is one wire of the motors. So, and I have explained that to you all earlier, how does a motor rotates in both the directions, that is clockwise and anti-clockwise. How can you make it rotate? I think so when we had done it with a battery. We had done it with the battery to check out how does it work, so you can do it. And those who all have tried doing it in the homes shall surely do this. So your challenge begins now. And those who are not able to rotate it two sides or doesn't know it, at least try rotating at the one side so that you can at least do something until then. And others who are, yeah, good with the understanding of what we had done, it's pretty simple thing, very simple thing. Just try doing it. There is a slight change, that's all. This challenge is not so difficult. There is one slight thing that you need to understand it. That's all. That you need to remember the very first class what we had done, and then apply that here. That's simple. So try out. Do not. How many more minutes? Okay, I'll give you time until 8 o'clock. Go ahead. 8 o'clock. Go ahead. But I want you all to do this. Sir, can you please explain the question again? Question is nothing but if the distance is more than 50 centimeters, then it should go forward, and if it is less than that, it should go backward. So backward is nothing but anti-clockwise rotation of the motor, whereas the forward is nothing but clockwise rotation of the motor. Uh, Sir, I finished it. I hope you have done it. Both the can you just oh my God, Alhamdulillah. I'm still try out. At Sir, which laptop are you using? Normal laptop. Sir, my motors are spinning, but I don't know how to change the directions. That's what the challenge is. Sir, I finished half of it, but I'm not able to understand what to do with the motor, like how to move it. You need to rotate it anti-clockwise and clockwise. Laptop I'm using is Asus. Sir, is the challenge compulsory? Consider it is a compulsory. You need to do it. Please do it. I want you all to do it. Those who have done it, just tell me, is it rotating both the forward direction and the backward direction, or is it just rotating if it is more than 50 centimeter, and if it is less, it is stopping? Ataisha A. Hussein, please do not worry about the timing. You can continue doing it. We'll have a flexibility in the timing for you. Sir, I'm not able to do because the power supply has gone out. Okay, no worries. You can try out the challenge and send me the video later. Sir, I'm not able to do because okay. Sir, how to take the distance? Ultrasonic sensor. Can I do it later and send it to you in WhatsApp? Yeah, sure, you can do it. I'm not able to do it anti-clockwise. At Hamdan Farid, that's the challenge what we have for today. And I also received few videos now. You can send your videos on the group. I'll just make it to everyone so that I can see the videos. And those who have successfully done that anti-clockwise, now you should have understood that how we can have a how we can make any digital pin as a ground pin also. Uh, at Yasmin Wasim, yes, I have checked that video, but I couldn't respond it. Sorry for that. So when is the option to move the motor encoding? Option is to when it is less than 50 centimeter, then it is going back. Okay, take your time and send it there. And until then, all those who have finished it, you can ask me questions. I'll reply you, answer you here. Alhamdulillah, we have finished with whatever we had to be completed on this session of the webinars. So you can cross check out that thing in the curriculum what we had sent you at the very first of the starting of the sessions. So now it's your time that you can ask me any questions other than that, and we'll help you out understanding it. And I also thank you all for being supportive and attending every single day. And Alhamdulillah, we finished it earlier than we had planned for. Sir, how will I get to know if the motor is moving in direction? If it is rotating, consider like if it is rotating this side, then consider clockwise. If it is rotating opposite side, then it is anti-clockwise. No, it should not stop. It should rotate in the other direction. Please help me. Sir, please show it, sir. I am very confused at Muhammad Ayman. That's okay. Just relax. I'll do it. So okay, so I'll start showing you how to do it. And those, should I show it? It is a challenge, right? You should do it by yourself. Please continue the course for more 30 days at least. Okay, we'll have that discussions at the end of the sessions. Okay, we'll do it. So it is not working as it is only showing the number as I'm moving in the object. Okay, I'll do one part of it. I think so. You all should be knowing that how to make the if else condition as you have already done earlier using the ultrasonic sensor. I'll just give you the idea. Then I'll just give you the idea how can you make the changes in the motor, that is clockwise and anti-clockwise. No sir, don't show. Uh, I think so. I should not show it because it is a challenge, right? I'll give you your time. Like take your time until this complete day, if possible. But I want you all to do it. Figure out what is the change you have to do it, because that's what will help you to learn it. If I show it, you'll just get to know. But you're not. If you do it by yourself. What to do? We have no and s. All those who are asking me to show it, don't you think that okay? I appreciate. I understand your concern that you want me to show it. That's okay. Good. But what if I tell you that it's better if you are trying by yourself? You may try two methods, three methods, four methods, and you may also learn something new in that. You may also make mistakes, and it will not work out, and that's okay if you get the frustrations how to do it. But that will help you to have that patience and learn. So, do you still want me to show it now, or should I show it tomorrow? Uh, okay, I'll show it for today. I'll show you how to do the changing of the direction. Okay, I'll just show you one part of it. So I'll take this ultrasonic sensor. I'll just show you how to do the changing of the direction. So what you need to do is, you have this negative wire, right? Delete that negative wire. I'll just show you with one motor. You do it with two motors. Okay, I'll just do it in a simple manner. So here is what, I'll just delete this motor also. Watch it very carefully. We all know that if we make any pin high, it will become high, and if we make it low, it will become ground, right? So that is what we need. We have learned that if we connect the positive terminal of the motor to positive, that is any one terminal of the motor to positive and other to the negative, the motor will rotate on the side in which the positive is connected. If we connect it vice versa, it will rotate into a ulta direction. So what we can do is, now consider, I have connected this pin that is positive to pin number 8. I'll connect this negative to pin number 11. Okay, sorry, pin number 10 and 11. I'm not connecting this negative pin to pin number ground. Okay, remember, I'm not connecting to pin number ground. Instead, I have connected to D11, that is negative, and the positive to 10, pin number 10. Now let me go to the code. Very simple code. What we'll do is, I'll just delete this here. I'll take this set pin 0 to high, and then I'll go to the I need a delay, right? I'll go to the control and wait it. I'll take a, I think so I'm clear here, everyone. So here we are, and then again I'll go to output and then choose the set pin 0 to high, and then again I'll go to the control and I'll take this wait for 1 second. Now I'll change this wait for, consider, 3 seconds, so that we can make out. I'll just change this to 3 seconds. Now we all know that, I hope everyone are following me here. Now we all know that we are here, right? So we know that I have connected to pin number D10, that is 10 and 11. So I'll change this pin numbers to, okay, I'll change this pin numbers to 10 and 11. Okay, so I'll make the first pin to 10, sorry, 11 to high and 10 to low. So now you can see here, one pin is high and one pin is low. I'll change this to low. So now this pin number 10 will act as a ground because it is kept to low, and pin number 11 will act as a positive which is kept to high. So what happens now is, uh, it will rotate in one direction. So I'll start the simulation and let us see what happens. So you can see this, okay, I'll just zoom it and show you. You can see this is rotating in this direction, like this it is rotating. Okay, everyone, it is rotating like this. Now I'll stop the simulation now, and that just change this high to low, that is, I'll switch the wires. Okay, switch in the in the digital values, low and high. So now pin number 11 is ground and pin number 10 is a positive, that is high. So if I start the simulation now you can see it is rotating in the other direction. See, you can see it is rotating in this direction now. You can see 30 rpm plus 30 rpm. So it is rotating this like this. And if I stop the simulation again, I'll just change this. I'll make this high and I'll make this low, that is this 11 as a ground, 11 as a positive, and this as a low. And then if I just start the simulation, now you can see it shows minus 30 rpm because it is rotating anti-clockwise now. So this is how you can change the rotation of the motor, or make any of the pin as a ground and then do it. So I hope I'm clear to everyone. That's great that you all understood it. Now, if you have any doubts, ask me. So the challenge for today was already ended up, and I showed you how to do it. So we'll see what we can do tomorrow. And if you have any doubts or any challenges you want us to do, let me know in us in the WhatsApp group. Uh, I hope you are now confident that you can make one type of robot, that is the robot which will never hit the walls or any objects. You can use this hobby motors to add up a pulley and also lift it to make something lift or put it down or anything such. You can make many things out of it. Sir, won't we learn anything new from here after till Friday? We'll check out like if we have any other things which is relating to the same and have the same level of understanding, then we'll surely learn it. And if we don't, then we'll have a challenges. And then you have two quiz exams that exams, that is one for this IAC and another one for technical partner, that is Cadosphere. So we'll have two things. So we'll start doing with that. What is the other channel name? This is okay. I'll just share you the thing. Just give me a minute. I'll share it. Okay, okay, okay. Jazakallah khair. Waiyak. Hmm. I don't have a link for that now. I'll be sharing that in the WhatsApp group, inshallah. So with this, we end up our session for today. You can try doing that thing. I'll share.